know what you're ready for.
All
right, Real Sports Mafia, man. It's time to turn this thing all the way up. Welcome back to another explosive episode of the Real Sports Talk Show, man. We are live and we are locked in, and tonight we are putting the finishing touches on our 2026 NFL Draft Championship predictions here. That's right, man. We started this journey going division by division, team by team across the National Football League, and tonight, man, we are officially reached the finale here. The NFC West is on the clock tonight. The NFC West, we're going to talk about we're going to talk about the San Francisco 49ers, Los Angeles Rams, Seattle Seahawks, and the Arizona Cardinals. 4 teams, one division. Only one of them can finish on top of the NFC West in 2026. And tonight, man, we're breaking it all down, all 4 teams. Looking at to see at the top of the NFC West in this new season. And then everybody on this panel is going to put a name on it and make their official NFC division champion predictions, man. In the Real Sports Mafia, you already know, man. You part of this show too, man. So get down in that live chat and tell us who you got winning the NFC West in 2026. Will it be the Niners? Will it be the Rams, the Seahawks, or the Cardinals, man? The final decision is here. The predictions is about to be locked in. Another Saturday night of Real to Sports football is officially underway. So let's run this thing up right here on the Real to Sports Talk Show.
I can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah, turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark. I could rip your squad apart. I got that dog in me, yeah. I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark. I could rip your squad apart. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over. Enough of that mediocre I've been. The man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer. A lot of heart, been smart, aura gotta glow. We can restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine, don't you get it confused. I'm a win.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so very much for being here with us on this Saturday night. Wherever in the 4 corners of the world you are right now, man, we appreciate each and every one of you for rocking with us and spending another Saturday night right here with us on the Real Sports Talk Show, man. Before we get this thing rolling, do us a favor. Smash that like button, man. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and become part of the Real Sports Mafia. Tonight's show, man, is sponsored by, I'm looking at the live chat. I'm coming, y'all. Tonight's show is sponsored by Gear Up. Gear Up, man. Gamers, listen up. Listen up, gamers. All you gamers out there. Oh, damn. Cute. Tired. Oh, Lord. Live chat can't even let me get through my little sponsor, man. Good Lord. Y'all tired of high ping, lag, and packet loss and all that good stuff, unstable connections ruining your game? It's time to gear up with Gear Up Booster, man. Gear Up Booster is built to optimize your gaming connection and help you deliver lower ping and whatever that is, because I'm not a gamer, and smoother, more stable online gameplay across the PC, mobile, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and more. So, and here's the best part about it, man. You can try it for free for 7 days. 7 days free. Cancel anytime, man. 7 days free VIP trial. You can put it to the test. Hit Gear Up link. The link is in the description box below. And the promo code, man. Use promo code Gear Up R2 Host. It's all on me. It's all on me, man. So sign up for your free trial to gear up your game, man. Gear up, man. Gear up, booster. Again, all that information is in the description box below. If you're a gamer and you want less lag and less ping and more gaming, man, gear up, man. Y'all go there and check it out. Oh my goodness. Oh man, Lord have mercy. What's up, Delton?
Delton, let's go.
Delton's in the building. Vikings, the Vikes. Delton is in the building. He said the Cardinals. You going with the Cardinals? Okay. All right. Roberta is in the building. Sacramento, California. The 2025 MVP, young Mark. Host got the guns out like he can hop in. Oh boy, you know what I'm saying? You caught me by a few years prior to the show, bro. I got to represent Dominique tonight. I got the Braves, but Atlanta. Oh well. I don't have a Hogs hat, man, but shout out to Dominique, man. I was watching the 88 dunk contest between him and Jordan. Holy hell. You could tell it was basic dunks because we've seen stuff, whatever, but just the camaraderie between them two, they wanted to win. And I said, let me wear this Dominique today. Let me bring it out the closet. So Dominique is in tonight. You're very missed, Q. You're very missed. You're very missed, bro. OG Supreme, what's happening? Skull Vikes.
Let's go.
What's up? What's going on, Mark?
Mark. LJB. What's up? What's happening? What's happening?
Steelers fan. I see that Steelers helmet in there. Look at that Steelers helmet in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a Steelers helmet in there.
Okay. Pittsburgh. Sheila Dupree is here.
Let's go.
Sheila Dupree is in the building. Supreme, you got work to do, buddy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you got one.
Let me
yeah.
Open that up.
Yeah. Rockstar, you the ops. Coming for you Tuesday, Rock. Coming for you Tuesday.
Let's see
San Bernardino, California. What's up, Skull State of Mind? D Woods is in the building. D Woods. Yeah, get that one, Supreme. You see it?
I'm just getting into my
get that one. Whatever. Yeah, bro. Because
hold on a second.
2 to 3 years. Yeah, get two of them. It's two of them in there. Two. You'll see them. But
let me see which one they're in.
Yeah. So, as Latino Heat is taking out the trash, yeah. Again, man, thank you guys for joining the show, man. Thank you guys for being in here. Allow me to introduce you guys. They are the stars of this show. They are what this show is about. They make this a fine establishment role like that. They are the main attractions. You know what? I'm gonna call they're not just the Real Sports Podcast panel. These are men of the high table. I got that out, John Wick. Yeah, they are men of the high table, ladies and gentlemen. They are the Real Sports Podcast panel. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for them. First up, and y'all know right now he's working right now. He's trying to get some stuff out of here, but
let's go.
First up, man, this man goes this man right here, man, he was my guy. He's the guy. He's Latino Heat. He is the man behind the microphone on the Purple and Gold Bars podcast, bringing you some of the best Minnesota Vikings content you'll find on YouTube. He's the Padre in training. He's the Canadian destroyer representing the Minnesota Vikings. Ladies and gentlemen, he is, and don't forget, he got some gold because he's the man that's wearing that Real Sports NFL Trivia Championship. He is Latino Heat. Supreme is in the building.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another great show. You've made it to one of the best sports shows on YouTube. Way better than you're going to find on ESPN, on FS1, on Good Morning Football. All these chuds out there, they're just coming up with just like superficial takes that any amount of research or a real fan can see directly through it. You're going to see guys on here with great personalities, incredible roundtable discussions, and well thought out and researched takes, because that's what you guys deserve. Not to mention, we got one of the best chats in the game. Thank you guys. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining us, for using your Saturday evening to hang out with us.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. Orale, let's go.
Let's go, baby. Leave out la raza. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, boy. Latino Heat is here. Roberta said, I just got dinner done so I can join. Okay, we're going to get it started, Roberta. We're going to get it started. I got Duval. Duval is in the building. Duval County. It was those down south cats hell at, man. Home of that defense once known as Saxonville. Saxonville, man. And if you ain't with it, just deal with it, baby.
Yeah, like
representing the defending AFC South Division champion. I'm talking about those Jacksonville Jaguars, ladies and gentlemen. Matter of fact, one of my teams, I'm telling y'all better look out for Jacksonville. I'm telling you. But and this man doesn't this man doesn't have just one championship attached to his name. He has two. He is the Real Sports NBA trivia champion and the wrestling trivia champion who's going to be defending this Tuesday. Yes, sir. Two champion, one man. He is, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Rockstar Rock in the building, Mr. Two Champ.
How y'all doing this evening? Just gonna keep it short and sweet. Real to sports, and ready to talk some good sports topics with my fellow Viking brothers, and as well as the host,
the Raiders,
and the Raiders. And, shout out to our super chat out there, and shout out to all my sponsors and Real to Sports, baby.
Yeah, man. Speaking of sponsors, man, y'all go check that gear out. I ain't a gamer, but y'all school me on that. They send me an email and say, hey, you want to? I say, whatever. That's cool. But anyway, y'all check that out. But when you let me tell you something about this man here. When you've been around this man don't even really need an introduction. He don't. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm just gonna do it anyway. Let me tell you something. This man is a living legend, y'all. He's a living legend, a Hall of Famer. He ain't new to this. He true to this. Yes, sir. Coming straight out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina. The man is always too hot to handle and too cold to hold. Oh, yeah. He's cool breeze walking, representing those mighty Minnesota Vikings. Standing on the front line, man. There's only one legendary Q-Dog in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Glad to be here today. Yes, the dog in the house today, baby. Yes, sir. But we're getting closer and we're getting closer and we're getting closer. I don't know about y'all, how y'all blood is flowing, but I can't wait till that regular season start. But I'm trying to tell you, but we're getting there. We get through this preseason. We're going to get all these cuts out the way and get this 53-man roster, and we're finna get ready to roll. Yes, we're going to have a good 17 weeks on this podcast. So live chat, come on in. I enjoy y'all when y'all come in and with your questions and everything, and we're gonna try the best to answer the best way we can, and plus the topics today. So sit back and just enjoy yourself, and like I say, just hold on just a little while longer. We almost there, baby.
Almost there, baby. There you go, baby. Hold on to it, man. So I got the men of the high table assembled, y'all, and I see y'all out there in the Real Sports in the live chat. I see y'all out there in the Real Sports Mafia. I see y'all. The panel is here. The Mafia is here. Saturday night is officially live, man. So let's get into this show. First thing first, man. Big shout out. Big shout out to Drew to the Game and two of his former youth football players that he coached, man. They making big moves. Number 5 quarterback Case Shaw and number 7, they call him Big Hawk. They earned varsity starting spots for High Point Andrews, the Red Raiders.
All right.
The Red Raiders, man. So congratulations to you young fellas, man. You put in the work. Now it's time to go ball out, man, and show them what you got, man. Shout out to Coach Drew to the game. The work that you put in with those young men, man, starting to pay off. So shout out to those little brothers, man. High Point Andrews in High Point, North Carolina. Now, I got a rant, y'all. Yeah, no doubt, Drew to the game. I got a rant real quick. It ain't gonna be long, y'all. Ain't gonna be long. But I got to say this though. Let me put the camera on me. Put it on me. First thing first, man. Let me say this in all seriousness. I do not like. Listen, this show is about bringing people together. It's not about tearing people apart. It's not about disrespecting one another. It's not about that. I did not build this show for that. And I want to say this to the people that's watching. And I'm saying this on behalf of these men that's on this show right now. I'm talking about Supreme, Q-Dog, marking his absence too. And yeah, what's up, Tico? Yeah, it is Braves. I ain't got a Hawks. So I Atlanta. So, but and Rockstar Rock as well, man. Let me tell you something, y'all. Please don't come on here disrespecting my guys. I'm really getting tired of it. Now, some things I understand, some things you don't agree with. You may not agree with Rock, or you may not agree with Q, or you may not agree with Supreme. But don't disrespect these guys, man. The amount of weeks I've seen that people come back and they comment, name calling, and I do not like that. You can name call me, I don't care. But when it come down to Rock and Q and Supreme, don't disrespect my guys. Don't call them any kind of names or anything like that. And we got to learn as a community to stop. It's okay to disagree with having a disagreement. You don't have to agree with everybody, but when it come down to disrespecting the person and name calling and getting personal, I got a problem with that. So again, y'all cut that out, because now I got zero tolerance for it. When I see it in the live, you're out of here. You'll never see this show again. I've been nice long enough, but like I said, when I've seen comments saying, "Oh, host, you don't know what you're talking about. Host this, that. I don't care. If you want to call me a name, that's fine, but don't call my brothers right here. These guys, hold on. These guys right here, don't disrespect them, because they take time out of their schedule to come on here to talk sports and to entertain you as much as they can. They tired, they sick, they this, they that, they got family, blah, blah, blah. And for them to get disrespected like that is not acceptable with me. And I feel like I'm going to have to step in, because these are my boys. These are my brothers. And I go to war for these brothers right here. So all you tough guys out there that's talking junk about Rock or talking junk about Supreme or Q or Mark or anybody like that, y'all cut that out. Because, the reason why y'all do that is because nobody can put hands on you. Now, if you're so tough, see, there's another one. There's another one in the live. See? Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Y'all got to stop, man. Y'all got to stop. I tell you what, if y'all going to put stuff like that, put your name and your address and what state you're in. And I'll come meet you.
There you go.
If you're so tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, put your name and your address.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because y'all got to stop disrespecting, man. Stop disrespecting my guys, man. Stop doing that. Stop. Because I'm about ready to put hands on you. Put your if you're gonna do that again, before I finish this, put your name and your address, because you're so tough. Because I'm tough too. So put your name and your address in your state. Let's meet up somewhere. Dark room, whatever. We don't need a whole crowd. We duke it out. How about that? I duke it out. These boys, it's been a long time. Long time, but don't disrespect my guys, man. Y'all stop, man. Y'all stop disrespecting my boys, man. Rock and Q and Supreme, they work too hard to be on this show, man. They deserve a lot of respect. Please don't do my guys like that. I don't care what you do to me. I don't care. I've been calling everything but something, but don't do my guys like that. All right, capiche? Because if I catch your ass doing it, you won't see Real Sports no more. All right, and give me your name and your address if you're tough. All right, cool. All right, back to the show. Had to get that off my chest there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to get that off my chest there. What's going on, Tico? You know it, baby. What's going on, man? Tico.
What's up, Tico?
Yeah. Tico's cool, Supreme. Tico's cool. That lefty. Oh, lefty's good, Supreme? Can't hear you.
Yeah, he's one of my guys. I met him in real life. We've golfed together and everything. He's a cool cat.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Because as I was talking, I seen that and I was like, see? But Roberta said, if I disrespect anyone, I apologize. No, you fine, Roberta. No, you fine. It's just trolls on here that come in here and they try to sabotage the show. Yeah. And I don't care. Talk about me, but don't talk about my boys, man. Don't talk about the podcast panel. Don't do that. Because you talk about them, you talking about me, bro. I'm about ready to throw hands on you. For real. And we can do this shit out right now. I don't give a fuck. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry, Supreme. I tried, bro. I tried. It's just me. Don't do that. Q-Dog, what up?
What's up, T? What's up, baby?
T-Cole, baby.
Skull.
Yeah, okay. You cool with it. All right. So Supreme cool with it. That's a cool break. Appreciate you, bro. Man, it's a little custom. It's a little custom, man. I try to red and yellow with it. Only red and yellow you ever see me with. Because I don't do that Kansas City Chiefs shit. No, sir. It's the only red and yellow you ever see me with, bro. No. Hell no. Good to see you guys again last week. I do recall you guys breaking down the FC. Bengals, Steelers. Yes, sir. We did. Now we're going to break down the AFC West, man.
NFC.
NFC. I'm sorry. Appreciate you, Q.
Right.
No, I'm supposed to be only the lefty in the building. Okay. I got you, Supreme. Okay, I just seen your message. Okay, cool. All right. I just want to get that shit out there, man. I'm getting tired of that disrespect, bro. Yeah, I'm tired of it. But let's get to a football discussion. I'm trying to. I love picking the podcast panel's brain because I think these three guys, man, I got a lot of respect for them, and I like how they be coming. I said, damn, let me start doing more discussions with these guys, man. So came up with another one here. And Real Sports Mafia, you're more than welcome to comment as well. I really want to hear what you guys, Tico and everybody else out there, I want to hear what you guys say too, man. But in the Bills, I believe it was week 1 last year, the game against Baltimore, I think, did they play Baltimore? Okay, so Allen's tendency to look for flags after contact became like part of a discussion around how star quarterbacks are officiated, and Allen has also statistically benefited from roughing the passer and unnecessary roughness calls at a relatively high rate compared with other quarterbacks. So is Patrick Mahomes. I don't want to go there, but that motherfucker. But boy, I tell you. But anyway, so think about Josh Allen, y'all. Think about Josh Allen. We've seen him take contact and getting up, looking toward the officials, asking for a flag. Other quarterbacks as well. I'm just using Josh Allen because he run the most. And sometimes you look at the replay and ask yourself, what exactly is a defender supposed to do? What is a defender supposed to do? These defensive players are moving full speed, trying to make a play. But now they have to think about where they can hit the quarterback and how hard they can hit them, and even how they land on them. You got to watch everything. So I want to put this question to the podcast panel and you real sports mafia. Has protecting quarterbacks gone too far? Are quarterbacks too protected in today's NFL? Let's start with Latino Heat here. Question for you, brother. And you're a football coach.
Mm-hmm.
So as a football coach, Supreme, do you believe today's roughing the passer rules have gone too far and actually put defensive players at a disadvantage because they're being asked to make a split-second decision about having to tackle a quarterback?
I think it's one of those situations where it is a product of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I come from an era where
Nick Chubb,
you would hit a quarterback or you would hit anybody and you would do it with bad intentions because you want to discourage them from doing what they do good or put some doubt or some fear in them so they hesitate while playing.
Yes.
But some players, some coaches like, Bountygate and stuff like that, took it way too far.
Yes.
And so now they've overcorrected, right? And I get that, they have to come around. Let's say an edge rusher comes around free. Let's say they just get lucky and they have to process, is the ball gone? I can't hit him high. I can't hit him low. Don't drive him into the ground. Don't land him properly. Don't lead him properly. But also, if they see the quarterback hesitate, they have to kind of like decide, do I continue to go through my motion, can take that possibility of taking a roughing the passer, or is this guy making a move to make me think to hesitate in order to get by an extra second that the quarterback has? A second for a quarterback in this league, if you got Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Brock Purdy, Matt Stafford, you know what I mean? These quarterbacks will make you pay if you give them an additional second. So I feel for the defenders, right? Because one, I come from that era where no, you hit them hard, and then you wear them down. But we've also seen injuries come a part of it. In modern times, week 1 or week 2, a quarterback takes a bad hit, is out for the rest of the season. Imagine the Bengals in week 2, no Joe Burrow for the entire year. You go from a team that could potentially win 12 games to win 5. Do you, as a fan, do you want to watch that? Let's say this year, host, Mendoza gets the starting job. He beats Kirk, right? He has a fantastic first game. You're like, oh my God, we have the future. And in week 3, he suffers an injury where he's out 6 weeks. Now you go from feeling like, can we actually make the playoffs? Can we take this division to, oh, right, here comes to another lottery pick.
Yeah.
And why can't we catch a break sort of thing?
Yeah.
So I understand where the, from a business perspective and why the league wants to protect quarterbacks.
Yes.
Because some of these markets, man, like Josh Allen goes out for the season. You think Buffalo Bill fans are showing up and well, maybe they actually, the Bills Mafia might actually still show up breaking tables and stuff and might be selling out regardless of who the quarterback is. But you know what I mean? Like if Drake May goes out, do you think the Patriots fans are going to be showing up in masses? Do you think if Sam Darnold gets injured in week 2, do you think Seattle's going to be showing up?
Yes.
Like it's just a thing that affects the bottom dollar. And when profit becomes a motivating factor in how they make these rules and decisions, it gets to where we are now, where there's so many rules. And I get it. I feel for the defender. I'm an O-line coach, but I still feel for those defenders because they have to make these split-second decisions. Yeah. And some of these guys, like guys in the NFL, these guys are some of the most premier athletes in the league.
Yeah.
They are moving at such a high rate of speed that you can't react sometimes. And if you do react, you're giving the ability for Lamar to tuck and run and go for 40 yards. So what do we do? I think both things can be true at the same time. I think that We can definitely say that the roughing the passer penalties have gone too far.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I can say that we need to protect the quarterbacks because this affects viewership. It affects the league, right? So, I'm gonna go on this. I'm gonna go with the defenders, even though I'm an offensive guy, O-line coach. I prefer the offense, even though I have a great respect for defensive players. I just I think it's too much to ask for these guys to be able to react at that. Like I don't know, these guys are on the cutting edge of athleticism. I don't know if they have. There's much more talent or athleticism that can be unlocked or developed to be able to play at the level that they potentially can and still make these fraction of a second decisions in order to not affect the game and give some of these elite quarterbacks the opportunity to make them pay. Because then, and we've seen it, there's been plenty of times where a quarterback will fake the slide and the defender just pulls off.
Yeah.
And then he runs for an extra 5 or 10 yards.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Right.
Whatson did it.
And then
Kenny
somebody
Pickett
else comes in and hits him as he's going out of bounds and people lose their minds. And I'm like, the quarterback faked the slide first to go for an extra 5 yards. At that point, it's the quarterback's fault that he got smoked. So I think, yes, we can definitely say that it's gone too far.
Roberto agrees with you.
It's so difficult to be able to narrow down what to do with it for it to be even for both sides. If that
Holy shit. She Roberta agrees with you, Latino Heat. She agrees with you, and I agree with you too. Goddamn. So let's see what Rockstar, my man. And I want to ask y'all this because three, about two of y'all be on the same team. So, but y'all quarterbacks play out of the pocket. My quarterback don't play out of the pocket. So I definitely want to hear from y'all from this. But so Rockstar, again, your quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, who's a pocket passer, but he's known for a big guy, 6'6". The guy can run. We all know Trevor Lawrence can run, right? We agree. He can run that goddamn ball now.
Yeah.
But all right, Rockstar. So quarterbacks are among the NFL's biggest stars, highest paid players, right? Do you think the league protects them because player safety demands it, or because protecting star quarterbacks is ultimately better for the NFL's business and television product?
Okay. And it's crazy when I seen this question, I started to think how I was going to answer it before we started, the show and whatnot earlier today. But I would say it's a little bit of both because, it doesn't stop the NFL from giving the Jets or the Giants live national televised games.
Good point.
The Jets and the Giants are in big markets. So a lot of they big market teams get those national televised Sunday night or Monday night games against other big market teams or teams within, the conference. So I feel like it's all about how they're protecting those quarterbacks that are in the big markets. Like if you may see now Dak get a lot of calls now. At first that he wasn't getting in the beginning of his career. Trevor's getting some of those calls that he wasn't getting in the beginning of his career. But we're not in the same market as, the Cowboys and whatnot as far as, the franchise and business-wise in the NFL.
True,
but if you look at how they protect Mahomes, how they protect Josh Allen,
right?
How they even protect Matthew Stafford,
right?
They're protecting the guys that are and even to some degree Justin Herbert in the case because our defender last year got fined for a hit that was literally a legal hit. It wasn't and the only reason that they made it, they said that it was unnecessary roughness to Justin Herbert. It's because his legs went up in the air when he got hit. So I know you guys know the hit from Green.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
But me and you talked about it.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have got fined, and they were trying to suspend him for it. But they took the fine and whatnot. But
that's a good example. That is a good example.
I feel like I just feel like it's based off of the market of where the team is, because they don't protect the quarterbacks that play for the teams that got that are in big markets but got subpar quarterback play.
Right.
Like for example, Cam Ward ain't gonna get the same calls that you're gonna see Matt Stafford. You're not gonna, or Jared Goff may get. Let's say, for example, and even CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud won't get the same calls that some of these other quarterbacks get, even though that he's a proven quarterback in a big market. We didn't see CJ Stroud get knocked out of a game when he played against the Jets, not some years ago. So, and even look at Bryce Young. He's not gonna get the same calls.
No.
So, and I look at it, and even within now they're gonna, and even in certain areas they're gonna have to protect these quarterbacks. As far as I know, them getting hit in the head, things of that nature, I can understand that. But if a D lineman is running and he just pushes the quarterback,
right,
they call that unnecessary roughness, or roughing the passer. But I'm saying these defenders got to be able to have to continue to bring the gladiator portion to the NFL, to the sport.
Yes,
because that's what the league is losing out on.
Yes,
that gladiator mentality.
Yes,
and the competitiveness of the sport.
Yes,
because for years the defense ruled the NFL.
Yeah.
Majority of people was watching the NFL just to see how which defense was going to lay it to somebody that was a big offensive team.
Yeah.
We used to love watching the Ravens and the Colts go at it, because you knew that it was going to be a chess match between what Peyton Manning was going to do and what Ray Lewis was going to do. But it was within the trenches and the hitting that allowed you to continue to want to watch the game, and the physicality with seeing Darrelle Revis lock down your favorite wide receiver on a Sunday. You can't get that no more. You know, they're taking the gladiator portion out of the sport slowly by slowly, and it's starting with the quarterback. But I get it. You make a schedule 5 months before the season start, and you gotta fill them viewers. If you book the Chiefs and the Chargers on a Monday night, and Justin Herbert the only one that's playing, and Patrick Mahomes not playing, you're gonna lose viewership. So. At the end of the day, it's all about to me, I feel it's a little bit of both, about the money wise and what market your quarterback is.
God damn. See, that's why I love bringing this kind of content to you guys. I like what you said about taking a gladiator out of the sport. You are so right, bro, because you don't. And those of you, I was telling Q this too the other day. I watched Carmelo Anthony's podcast, and he was saying that even, and not to go, just NBA, but just sports alone, but he was more specifically talking about the NBA, and you don't see matchups no more. You don't see the rival matchups no more. Like, because it was actually an interview with Rasheed Wallace, and he was like, name your top 4 guys that you didn't want, hated to go against: KG, Zebo, Antonio McDyess, like players like that. In football, like you said with Revis, like you don't see it was Revis and Randy Moss, or it was just different matchups, man. You don't see that no more. Like you say, the gladiator part of it, man. It's like it's more commercial to me. But anyway, great response to that. And I said both of you, Supreme and Rockstar. So let's go to the OG here. Let's see what the OG got to say about this. Q, now Q, you watch football through generations, and when quarterbacks, you watched when quarterbacks took hits that would immediately just probably draw a million goddamn flags these days. You've seen it all. So has protecting quarterbacks made the NFL a better game, or has the league taken away too much of the physicality that made football what it is?
Oh man, I'm kind of like with Rock. It's kind of like both.
Okay.
In a way, because we really don't see the quarterbacks, because like you say, I've seen football for a long time, and I've seen a lot of different eras, and so what you see now, you don't see these quarterbacks take these hits like they used to take back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel like if you're gonna keep it the way you're keeping it with the roughing the passer, well. I think you need to change the name and change the root, the title of it. Instead of saying roughing the passer, you should call touching the passer.
Yeah.
Touching them, because that's what you're doing. You're touching them.
Yeah.
And so you need to change that, because roughing the passer back then in the day, that when you rough the passer, you see that quarterback on the ground moving around, hurt bad. Hurt bad. I mean, he's moving around, he's squirming, he really got laid out. That's what's called roughing the passer.
Yeah.
And so what has happened, I think it started with seeing as hitting quarterbacks evolved along, a lot of women and children started going to the game versus way back in the day. And so it's just looking more gruesome for the quarterback, but he laid out there like that. Plus protecting high-profile quarterbacks, they're getting paid a lot of money. I think it's what do you say as a coach, like a youth football coach as well as you and Supreme, that you got a young man that comes up to you, he wants to be a defensive end. It starts from the roots. And do you tell him the real deal that you can be a defensive end, but you're gonna have to pull up when you get to the league, or you just let him go full force until he get to the league? Now he got to change it. Mm-hmm. I mean, what do you tell a young man that really wants to be a defensive end? Long gonna be the lights of Deacon Jones.
I agree, Tico.
Deacon Jones.
Yeah.
Who are all the other great pass rushers?
Mean Joe Green, Dick Buckus,
Charles Haley,
Mike Singletary.
Yeah, all your.
I go on with that shit. Bruce Smith.
What I'm saying? They didn't have to deal with these type of rules with quarterbacks. They do now, but now you guys coming up that play defensive end, and I just don't. To me, I really feel that. Since you don't see it as much, you really don't really pay attention as much, because it has kept the game going. But as far as a defensive end, I really don't know what to do. I don't know what they do when they get there. You know what I'm saying? Can you put that tattoo hit on them? Can you put them to sleep? Can you put them out for games? It depends on that type of player too.
There you go, Tico. Yeah.
I just don't. It just football is not. It's just not football no more. Football is supposed to be that everybody on offense get hit. Mm-hmm. Everybody's not exception to the rule.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that. I back in the day, I seen Phil Simms get hurt so many times, man. I didn't understand. I didn't think that man was gonna make it.
Giant Elway, bro.
Every time he turned around, he was getting broke up. Man, I seen Joe Montana. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But back in the day, they used to pull an ambulance on the field and come get you.
Yeah.
They caught you off now.
They
put you under the blue tent and all this old kind of stuff. Ronnie Lott, Anthony Dixon. Yeah, and all these players like this, man. I just really feel that's when football was football.
Yeah, sir.
Now we got to protect these quarterbacks, and so with 32 teams, they're trying to get a high-fire pro quarterback for each team. So each quarterback is going to hostile starting quarterback is going to be protected. Mm-hmm. I don't believe in it. I just don't feel. I just think if you're part of that 11 that's out there, and if somebody get a clean hit on you, so be it. What a defensive guy supposed to do? If that's the case, if you're gonna keep it like that, then you keep the quarterbacks in the red jerseys.
Yeah, I agree with
or
that.
better yet, Let them play with no helmet, no pad. Put them on a white tux and tell them don't touch them.
Yeah, that's
you know,
right.
keep them clean all game long. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go that route, you know what I'm saying? So what's used to have the quarterback in it? And the one that really should take away, they need to come together, NFL committee. They need to come together. That one, the roughing the passer when they brush the face, man.
Yeah, man.
They got
come on with that shit.
You gotta get rid of that one, man.
Yeah, man.
That one's just ridiculous.
That's crazy. Look, Q. This is what happened today, Q. It was the Browns and the Bills. So Shador steps back, right, Q? And I don't know who it was, but they slung their hand. You know, you can't hit nobody in the hand. They slung their hand trying to get at him, and it hit Shador in the head. It hit him in the head. But Shador, he broke out of it and still made the pass, but illegal hands to the face, right? If you call illegal hands to the face, you got to call that to the – it was so bad that the announcers was just like, yo, that's a roughing the pass because you can't throw your hand and then hit somebody in the helmet. It literally whacked Shador in the head, bro. And they ain't called nothing. And they were just like, oh, that should have been a flag. Like, but what they did was they called holding on Cleveland. I don't understand it. Like, if you call illegal hands to the face, why he did not call when Shador got hit in the head? But they call holding instead. And the holding wasn't even 2 seconds. It wasn't even a physical hold. I don't understand the officiating in the NFL.
I just think that rule, if you're not on the ground in pain, then they shouldn't call it.
Yeah.
I mean that's rough. That's really rough in the past where you have got drilled to the point where you're just in so much pain. You know, you're moving around and all.
Roberta's seen that. Yep.
Yeah. So I just don't. That's just the way it goes these days. It's rough on the defensive end. These different players when they get there, how you bring the quarterback to the ground. So, but it just football has just done changed so much. Yeah. It just, especially with these quarterbacks, man. And I just really feel that I don't know what they're gonna keep protecting them. I tell you what, if Aaron Donald decide to come back, they're gonna really up and ante that rule right there because everybody's gonna be in trouble. I'm telling you that right now with the Rams. The quarterback gonna have to take the ball for 20 yards back because you ain't gonna have a chance. So I mean that might play into his decision as far as him coming back with Garrett and them being a tag team. Being a tandem on that defensive line, giving quarterbacks hell. And so I just really feel I would like to see that. Don't get me wrong. I would like to see it. Yeah. I really would. Yeah. Because that would be a nightmare for every team that faces them. Yeah. And so I just these rules, man, they just tickle me every time, man. It's just something we got to deal with. As football goes along, these quarterbacks gonna get protected. It's bad for the commercial side of it, the money side of it. They want to see these players play a 17-week game. They don't want to see them get hurt. And certain players can get away with it. Certain players cannot, you know. So if you're not on the upper echelon of quarterbacks, you know, you got to take the licking and keep on ticking.
You're right. You're absolutely right, Q. And you know what, Q and Rock and Supreme, it's not about the quarterback. It's even, I'm just using the quarterback for today, but also you can the receiver, because we're going to see it this year, y'all, in this upcoming season. Real Sports Mafia, you guys are going to see it too. When that receiver come across the middle, he's going to get whacked, and guess what? They're gonna call unsportsmanlike conduct, or they're gonna, and it's just how, like, let's say. Unnecessary roughness. Like I don't understand. Like I'm saying, how do a defender, and maybe y'all could break this down to me real quick, Real Sports Mafia. And how can what do a defender has to do if you come in full force? You're running at your opponent, trying to tackle him with full force. You don't have anti-lock brakes. We're not built with anti-lock brakes. So you just can't stop on midfield like that. So what are you supposed to do? You got to whack them. You got to turn a certain way. You got to turn a certain way.
Got to go a certain.
You got to turn. You got to put yourself in harm's way.
But then when you do that, then you're bound to let the offensive player score a touchdown.
It don't make no difference.
It's just like when Patrick Mahomes was playing the Jets. Was it 2 years ago? He runs the okay, so he fakes it. They go on a bootleg, so the pass ain't there. So now he's taking off, and like he's just running, and everybody just looking. The Jets just looking at him, like they don't want to hit him. Like I'm like, what is going on here? Like what? He runs for 21 yards. You let a quarterback run for 21 yards, bro. That's insane.
Look at Josh Dobbs today.
You know what I'm saying? That is insane, bro. A quarterback running for that much. Only quarterback I know to do that was Michael Vick.
Mm-hmm.
But
he had the speed.
Yeah. Exactly. But Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, those guys shouldn't be running more than 3 to 4 yards. That's it. But 21, 20, we've seen a lot of that from. I'm going to use Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, I hate him, but I'm going to use him. I'm going to use him because he got away with so much of it. And I'm like, I don't understand. And defensive guys are kind of like, they don't know what to do. Because if they tackle them, especially in another call is, and we're gonna get to the NFC West, y'all. But especially when they're going out of bounds and then you hit them. Like I understand sometimes. But if your momentum is going out of bounds and you hit them, I mean, what am I supposed to do?
You just got to tackle them a different way. You got to like leg tackle.
But you're not trained for that. You don't
know, but there's the exception to the rule. There's exception to how you tackle. Because if you tackle them the way you're talking about tackling them, you know what's going to happen. That's what's on their mindset.
Well, gonna get fined or they gonna.
So you got to tackle them a different way.
Now.
That sounds good, Q. That sounds good, Q. But remember, that's how the hip tackle came about because they were trying to find ways, and now that tackle is banned because people snapping legs. You know, so
but what do you do then?
That's why I have such sympathy for the defender because they're screwed. Basically, they're just screwed. So
you might as well play two-hand touch. You might as well play two-hand touch.
I remember it was a time when you wanted to. I remember it was a time when you wanted to play when people wanted to play defense.
Yeah.
When you wanted to play football, you wanted to be on the defensive side of the ball just to make that impact. But now it's like that's gone now. Everybody want to be a quarterback or a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Tight end now too.
Yeah, tight end. I remember when we played in the neighborhood, we played throw up tackle. I wasn't no football player, but I couldn't tackle with nothing. But I put you in the headlock and suplex. It was the joy of doing that. Mm-hmm. And I'm not trying to say I'm trying to go out. I don't want players mafia. I don't want nobody to kill anybody like that. But like Rockstar Rock said, these are men. These are 200-300-pound men, professional athletes running full speed, trained athletes. I'm like, so if one running out of bounds and the other one, and then boom, he hit him at the last second. Like, God damn, like it's nothing personal. All right, in the end of the day, the game just got. I can't say what I want to say, but it's
Profit is making choices in the rules, which is crazy,
bro. It's just crazy, man. Like, you can't do it. You can't tackle. You can't tackle. You can't hit receivers over the middle. You got to be careful with that. You got to be careful how you land on them. You got to be careful. Like Roberta said in the comments, once a quarterback start running, he becomes a running back. And you hit him.
It should be called.
Absolutely. Damn right. If he goes past that line of scrimmage, he needs to get hit. Now, let's just say Patrick Mahomes, he go past the line of scrimmage, he running. Let's say now he's in 10 yards, and he gets whacked, roughing the passer. How? How is that? I don't understand it. Roger Goodell, man, he needs to get fired, bro. He's
Well, money is just affecting it. Profit, bottom line. Like they changed their kickoff rules because of it, because they wanted to be more exciting.
Right.
So it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, man.
Money change.
But we can't agree though.
Changes a lot.
The kickoff rule is exciting though, because we're getting more. It is exciting since they changed it. It has put a little. has brought a new element to opening kickoff.
Very true, but that's motivated by profit, not like trying to make the
it's
game
not about
good.
a sport. Yeah,
So
right.
there's good and bad with it, but
I don't know if y'all seen that hit. But Supreme, I know you probably seen it. When we played the Giants and Jay Ward hit Jason Dawson.
Oh hell yeah, we can't untouch.
But if you really watch it slowly, when he got to him, he let up on him.
He did.
He let up on him.
Yeah.
He was supposed to put 2 or 3 broken ribs on him.
Brother, he was coming full speed. He was coming full
speed. Too, even when he let up.
Full speed, bro.
Yeah.
But imagine if he would have hurt Jason Hart, broke his rib, sent him out for 9-10 weeks. That would have been terrible.
Yeah, been terrible.
It's a preseason game.
Season. Awesome.
But
we'll see how they do.
He was out there. He had a clean shot on what he supposed to do.
Yeah, he get hurt.
He hit him with
gave up
good
the sack
technique, though. Shoulder. He led with the shoulder, head to the side.
If you watch him, when he got there, he was coming full speed. But when he got there, he slowed a little bit. Then he just thrust into him.
And he still.
He laid him out.
Oh man, that was great.
My God. That was Jackson Dart, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. That was a legal hit, right? You talking about the hit in the preseason game, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
he didn't go all the way with him. Yeah, he would have killed him.
He'd have killed him, bro.
Yeah. And it was like Brian Dawkins coming off that. Oh,
if he would have lifted,
lift the feet on the arm, spurring him.
If he'd have lifted him, he'd have been. That's a wrap. It was good technique. It was great technique. It was a hit, and I really wish they would have called something. Boy, I would have been really pissed. I'd have goddamn flew to New York. I'd have been mad, bro.
I didn't think that was gonna get up, but I really didn't. But I didn't think he was gonna get up. But I thought
I was telling Q this, man. You don't see stuff like that nowadays. You don't see hits like that, man.
No, you don't.
Damn. Let's
back in the 80s and 70s, and
yeah,
you see it all the time.
But you know what though, and I know things have changed, but back then we had the final score was 3-0.
Yeah,
because you had good tackling. It was 3-0 back then, 6-0, 7-0 back then. You don't see no 7-0 now. Hell no.
Absolutely.
No, you don't see that. You don't see that now. Boy, I tell you, I can't stand it. I know I'm going to see a whole lot of it this year. I see it. We see it every year, y'all. We just a podcast. We just a podcast complaining, but NFL ain't gonna change anything, man.
All right.
Anything.
Make it worse.
No. Q, do you remember that receiver that was paralyzed back in the 1970s?
Yeah.
Darren Stingley. Hell yeah, by Jack Tatum.
Jack Tatum for the Raiders.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. And then George Atkinson, when he put the hit on Lynn Swann, and Chuck Noll tried to sue the Raiders. He tried to sue the Raiders because they said we was hitting too hard. Yeah, I remember all that shit back in the day, man. They see, like I said, back in the day, they football was man's sport.
Well, that was real football back then, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. And y'all by y'all team, Rock, you had Saxonville. Saxonville was no joke. Y'all had the Purple People Eaters. We had the Raiders. We had the Soul Patrol. I'm
trying to figure out where they get all that tape from back in the day.
Oh, watch out now. Watch out now. Go ahead
on.
That tape from? Go ahead on now.
You're going to run around like mummies around that motherfucker.
Go ahead on now. We ain't going to tell nobody about that.
Elephant. Y'all had the elephant glue back then, right?
Yeah.
Raiders was using that.
Yeah, that was Belindakoff. Belindakoff had all that damn sticker. Yeah. Stick them. You see nobody got there. Stick them all over the jersey and all that.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, they got them stickers. And when you talk about the pads and everything, that was Gene Upshaw. And Ty Christensen.
Fingers taped up and all that shit.
The Raiders, because they
mud all in the crack of the fingernails, all that shit.
Lyle Lazelle, he used it for a cast because when he go up in him, as soon as he hiked the ball, they go forearm. They can go forearm up in you. Wham! Yeah. Right up in your, all up in there.
Yeah.
Wham! Just like that with them pads.
Yeah.
Yep. The Raiders started it. I'm not. I don't.
Deacon Jones, the head slap.
Oh hell yeah! Yeah, he coming down. Slap
the hell out of your head.
Yep. Slap the head, boy. Yes, sir. Yeah. Bruce Smith used to do it. Bruce Smith used a horse collar before they had stopped him, man. Bruce, hey, grab your horse collar, your ass. Get back here. Bam! Woo! And again, ladies and gentlemen, we're not trying to say we don't want nobody to get hurt, but as a defender, you're doing a job to stop the other team from. You just can't touch them and then they stop. No, you got to put some physicality on them. You got to. Great discussion, y'all. Great discussion, man. I'll be bringing these back to back on the show. Mafia, thank y'all for participating in it, man, as well. Holy hell, yeah, that thing will piss me off, bro. I know and that's part of the season, man. I'm gonna be mad because I don't like that. And if I'm watching a Vikings game or a Jacksonville game, I'm like, man, that's some bullshit. Like you can't hit this dude. I can't, bro. That shit makes me mad because it's like, I don't even want to watch it now. Every play, yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. Pass interference. They don't even know the difference between pass interference. They call pass interference when it's not, and then they don't call when it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
imagine asking LT to hold off.
TV, if I'm seeing this shit from TV, it ain't got nothing to do with the Raiders. But if I'm seeing this from TV, pass interference, and y'all don't see it, yeah.
Yo, imagine asking LT.
The Red Bull. It's just a Red Bull. Yeah,
Yo, imagine asking LT to pull off or Alan Page to pull off. You know what I mean? Like, imagine it's not happening, bro.
I'm sorry,
y'all. Those guys were coming out with bad intentions. You know, it's not happening.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Man, me goddamn mad. Yeah, I love football to death, man. I love it, y'all. But this right here, they just need to get better on that officiating. Let the men be men and let them play. But anyway, NFC West, y'all. NFC West. This is the finale. NFC West. Who is going to win this thing? You got the Arizona Cardinals, San Francisco 49ers, Los Angeles Rams, and the defending Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks here in this loaded NFC West. If probably not arguably the best division in the National Football League. You guys agree? Arguably the best division, toughest division right now in the National Football League, the NFC West. So let's roll this thing back on the Supreme here, man. First of all, I got a question, and then you can give me your pick on who you think going to be the winner of this division. But Supreme, the 49ers, the 49ers, they have a healthy Brock Purdy and George Kittle coming back. They got a new addition with Mike Evans coming from Tampa, joining Kyle. He's joining Kyle Shanahan's offense. Raheem Morris is taking over his defense. Former Falcons head coach Raheem Morris' defense. So my question to you, Supreme, is San Francisco now the most complete team in the NFC West, or do the defending champion Seahawks still deserve that title until somebody knocks them off?
That's a good question. I think we can safely say, based on what we saw last year, that Seattle has got the title for the best team in that division right now. But I think the 49ers can definitely argue that they have the most complete or talented roster. And I also think that the Rams could also make the same argument, right? Mm-hmm. Those two things aren't necessarily the same thing. Okay, the best team in the league or the most talented or the most complete team, two different things.
Yes.
Because arguably, the 49ers were a more complete team last year because they were able to produce a playoff run with third stringers, fourth stringers, guys that were injured all season because they learned from their previous mistakes of they need depth, and they have depth. They lost Fred Warner. They lost Bosa. They lost so many guys that most teams, had they lost that caliber of player, would have dropped out of the race and would have just looked mediocre. They made runs. They won games when people basically thought, "Oh, this season's over." They still made it to the playoffs, and had they made it to the playoffs with the roster that they started the season with, I think the playoffs would have played out a lot differently than it actually did. They just didn't have the gas tank. They just didn't have the talent to be able to play at that at playoff football level to actually compete. So it sucks to see. So, but the Seattle Seahawks are a very dangerous team. They have a fantastic defense. They have a great offense. JSN is incredible, but they did lose a running back, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker.
That's right. Kenneth Walker's gone, right? So there's some potential holes there that may not be, that might need filling, right? But overall, I think the Seahawks are arguably, we can crown them. They are the best team in that division. They are the Super Bowl champions. But when it comes to the complete team, man, like 49ers, if they stay healthy, let's go back to this.
Okay.
We've been playing if the 49ers were healthy game for like 6 years now.
Yeah.
You not agree on that? Every single year we're like, oh, well, Fred Warner, Nick, the year before, it's like, oh, well, if Debo, somebody who's always getting injured.
Yeah.
And it's the reason why they didn't win the Super Bowl, and they didn't have the strength to overcome the adversity that they faced, right?
Right.
It's almost that point where we can't really even have that excuse for them anymore.
Absolutely.
I don't want to talk about, if the 49ers stay healthy this year, these guys might take the whole, you know what? I don't care. Availability is the best ability, right?
Yes,
so,
sir.
At some point, somebody's got to look at the GM and be like, why are you bringing in guys that are injury prone? What is going on with your athletic staff, your rehab, your trainers? Because we talked about this a few weeks ago. Like, not every single trainer group, medical staff on every team isn't equal. It takes a lot to prepare a team or train someone to be able to do what they need to do, but also to be able to withstand the punishment that comes with playing at that level, right? As a personal trainer, especially if you've lifted and you've lifted in elite levels of strength, Olympic lifting, powerlifting, the process and your recovery is almost more important.
Yeah.
Because if you don't recover, if you go in with tight muscles, if you go in without a full 100% recovered body, you increase the likelihood of injury drastically. Right. It's not just a little bit, it's exponentially. If you have a tight hamstring and you're going out there and you're trying to stop and go, you're trying to go from 0 to 100 as fast as you can, you're going to pull that hamstring. It's just inevitable. So I'm looking at the 49ers now. That's not an excuse for me anymore. Now I'm looking at it. What are you doing wrong that is allowing for your players to get injured? Now I get it. Not every single injury that they've had has been because of their body breaking down or being too much wear and tear. There have been some really bad injuries like hits and stuff like that where you can't avoid. Any football player is going to injure there. But there are a lot where they're non-contact injuries because their bodies are breaking down, right? So that's not an excuse for me for the 49ers this year. I can argue till the cows come home how talented that roster. They have future Hall of Famers on their roster, especially on defense.
Right.
So the argument is there that they could be the most complete team.
Yeah.
But I'm going to throw the dark horse in here. I don't think it's either one of them, honestly.
Okay.
I'm looking at those Rams.
The Rams,
bro.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford's coming off a MVP season.
Bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have arguably the reigning defensive player of the year in Myles Garrett, 23 sacks last year. He, like I've said this before, this Myles Garrett is so good that opposing teams game plan for him. They didn't game plan for Aaron Donald.
No.
They double teamed him a lot and tried to slow him down. There was no game planning for Aaron Donald. It was just, let's slow him down and create the opportunities that we can.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett is a different type of dude, man.
Yes, sir.
And now when you look at their offense, Puka Nacua, we can't say that he's just a really good receiver now. Last year, he missed games, and he still led the lead in receipt. I think 1,700. I think he was the receptions, or I think he had the most yards, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
JSN. Yeah, he was the number one guy, right?
Number one. Yeah.
Then you got Devontae Adams on the other side, which even an older Devontae Adams, it don't matter. You put him up against the number 2. You double team Puka. Devontae Adams is going to eat. So that offense is ridiculous.
Also, Supreme, you got Tutu Atwell. Tutu
Atwell. They got a lot of competent second and third receivers.
Hell yeah.
The receiver, the offense that they have with the receiving core is what KOC built when he was there. Yeah. Where every receiver needs to know every other receiver's routes as well, because they rotate Puka and look for the mismatch, right? So every receiver has to know what Puka's running, what the number 2 receiver they're supposed to do, even the number 4, because if they get rotated, they cannot be off. If not, Puka can't do what he can.
Right.
So that's just because of the complexity of their offense. Now you have Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay. Sean McVay is modern day one of the best quarterbacks, best coaches that we've seen.
Oh yeah.
Let's not forget that last year Puka Nacua got injured early, and what did he do? He didn't just go, okay, well, we're just going to have to run Devontae Adams and use him like we use Puka. No, he's too smart. He went with a 3 tight end system. He's so smart that he can come up with different ways to beat you, and they did extremely well. Their defense is insane. It's really good. Let's not forget that first game that they had against the Seattle Seahawks, where they turned over Sam Darnold like 4 times, right? They're no joke. So if and they've made additions in the offseason. They've gotten young guys that can play really well. I think the most talented or most complete team, I think it's the Rams. It's neither one of I don't think it's the 49ers or the Seahawks, even though they're right at their heels. Because, and let's not forget, I didn't really mention that Aaron Donald. I was more focused on Myles Garrett and how dominant he is.
Yeah.
What happens if he does come back? That defense becomes a nightmare. And I don't care how good Sam Darnold is. I don't care how good Brock Purdy is. What do you do? Do you double team Aaron Donald and let Myles Garrett run wild? Or do you scheme Myles Garrett out and let Aaron Donald run wild? Because you can't use your personnel to scheme out Myles Garrett and then expect to be able to double team him as well.
Yeah.
So at that point, if he decides to come up, and he's been practicing, he's been there at training camp, right? We don't know if it's official that he's going to come back yet, but if he does, bro, hands down at that point, if he comes out, that's the most complete team in the.
I don't know how the hell you guard that. Like it's holy shit. I mean, as a. And I'm glad you said that, Supreme, because I mean, honestly, and I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I wouldn't know, bro. With 2 dominant, I think that's why the Giants in the 80s was so dominant, because you had Lawrence Taylor and Pepper Johnson, and they're gonna hit you with Carl Banks. He's gonna hit you, he's gonna finish you off. But guys like that with 2-headed monsters on defense, but. Jesus, if Aaron Donald come back, man, which time is ticking, because he needs to be making a decision very fast.
Yeah.
But holy hell, I'm with the Rams too. We got to play the Rams. Bro. I don't know. I don't think we're ready for that, because they first of all, they got a lot of experience. They ain't really do shit in the draft, but get Ty Simpson from Alabama. But they ain't really do nothing. They didn't need to. They really didn't need to. But interesting, you say that, Supreme. Interesting. Speaking of Rams, let's go to Rockstar here. The Rockstar, the Rams. The Rams already have, like Supreme said, like the Rams already have Sean. They have Sean McVay, Puka Nacua. Right. Now you add you add game changing defender like Myles Garrett, with the possibility of Aaron Donald coming in returning, if Darnold actually come back, Rock, would you immediately make the Rams the favorites to win the NFC West and potentially the NFC? Or are they just still too many questions?
I mean, it's pretty tough because we all know in the NFL, you know, a team can be great in the regular season and then get to the final game and lose. We've seen the New England Patriots go undefeated in the regular season, get to the Super Bowl and lose.
Yeah.
So regardless, I know adding Aaron Donald is going to be a big piece for that defense, but at the same time, you know, it's a gauntlet. 17 weeks is a gauntlet.
It is a gauntlet.
And then it's also going to pertain when are they going to insert Aaron Donald into the lineup?
Good question.
Because even though he hasn't had training camp, he's been trained. It's easy to, you know, train from home, but you're not really doing the same conditioning and workouts that your teammates are going through. So I know it's going to be. I know he ain't going to just start on week 1. When Aaron Donald come back, he gonna come back when it fits where he wants to come back. As far as how I feel with the team, they can probably be 6-2, and one of their defensive tackles may go down. He probably gonna pop up then. I don't see him coming in and starting week 1 for the Rams because it's a lot. Like we can see, yeah, Joe Flacco got off the couch and was able to lead Cleveland into the playoffs. But what did he do the next year though? He was, you know, he wasn't with Cleveland no more. So the opportunity is there for Aaron Donald to just plug and play himself into that defense. But at the same time, is he gonna know the calls, you know, certain things that they may, you know, want to go about, but at the same time, you know, he a Hall of Famer. All they may do is just tell him, man, move this guy out the way, get to the quarterback.
Yeah.
So, but it'll be nice to see though how they gonna line both if he comes back, if and when he comes back.
Yeah.
How they gonna line them up together? Like, because both of them being lined up on the same side, that's where a lot of quarterbacks will not be able to sleep at night.
That's true. What's up, King? What's happening? Imagine he ends up saying no after all this.
My goodness.
That would be funny though.
That would be funny.
I don't want to see it.
I mean, because he don't need it. You know, he's already a Hall of Fame. He's already a Hall of Fame tackle. Yeah, exactly. So it's not like he needs it. But if, you know, opportunity knocks for him, you know, opportunity knocks. They're gonna give him an opportunity to go back out there, make $6 million or what extra $6 million or whatnot, $8 million, you know, because I think if he comes back, he'll get signed like around the
veterans merit. Right? Yeah, veterans merit is $6 million.
So
$6
you know, it's not like they're gonna sign him for 2 years and whatnot.
No.
But I think the Rams will be the prohibitive favorite in the NFC if he comes back. They the prohibitive favorite without him.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, and that's just based off of them adding pieces before Aaron Donald, McDuffie coming over.
McDuffie, I forgot about him.
They took two of the corner. They took two of people from Kansas City to show up that defense because that was their problem.
Yeah, cornerback.
They couldn't stop wide receivers. You know,
right.
And
so Rock, if let's say if they do sign Aaron Donald,
absolutely,
would that make them? Would you say, as a Jacksonville, not even a Jacksonville fan, as an NFL fan,
right?
Would you be like, okay, they going straight, they focusing straight. All teams, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
all 32 is straight going Super Bowl. They want Super Bowl.
I got them winning. I'm not to cut you off. Hope.
No. You're fine.
I got it as far as to get to the next one. To answer both questions.
Okay.
I got the Rams actually only losing 4 games this year. I got them going 13-4.
I can see that.
And winning their division. And then it'll be the Seahawks probably. The Seahawks are probably going to lose maybe 3. If they go 13-4, the Seahawks gonna go necessarily 12-5.
I agree. I agree
Um,
with that.
I believe that that San Francisco, they're gonna be able to get 11 wins or whatnot. It's gonna be a tight race for that second spot.
Yeah.
And I even though the Cardinals gonna come in last, I got the Cardinals winning 8 games this season.
I can see that.
Because they're gonna have a 4th place schedule. So they're gonna have some 50-50 games where their quarterback play, or if a team coming there sleeping on them.
Defense is okay.
I don't know about y'all, but I pay attention to them 4:00 games.
Damn right.
A lot of times it's been teams that come into Arizona sleeping, and they get dogs walking like the first half and
the
beat
Cowboys
them like 35 or something.
The Cowboys, Arizona beat the brakes off the Cowboys, bro.
They be up like 28-7 in the first half.
Hell yeah. It was the Cowboys,
defense
bro.
be opportunistic and
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So I got them winning 8 games. I got the Cardinals winning 8 games, but they're gonna be 4th, and I think they're gonna get a job over. They're gonna allow Jacoby Brissett to guide them through the first half of their season, but I think they're gonna turn it over to Carson back, because they got a good running back in Jeremiah Love. If I was them, I would lead on him. And Jacoby.
The defense.
And the defense,
the
Jacoby
defense is okay.
Not being able to turn the rock over.
Yeah, boy,
he got good playmaking decisions. I would take Jacoby Brissett over Geno Smith.
Oh, absolutely.
In my opinion,
twice on Sunday. Oh hell yeah,
he can manage a game much more.
Oh hell yeah, oh yeah, man, yeah.
And if you tell him, hey, go out here and make plays, he's much more explosive. Throwing the rock than Geno.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Even though Geno had a good preseason.
Yeah, fucking bullshit.
Yeah, Geno needs elite pass protection because he needs to go through every step of his progression. Because if he misses one thing off his progression, it's a wrap for him.
House call. That's what's going to happen. Rockstar, you got a question from King Vegeta.
King Vegeta.
Vegeta, I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No.
He said, do you think Sam Darnold is better this year? I mean, he got to have fewer turnovers, right? What you think, Rob?
One thing I will say with Sam Darnold will make him better this year is he will have to go back to how he was with Minnesota with the less turnovers. Because I remember when he was with Minnesota, he had a good 10 or 11 game stretch where he didn't throw a pick.
Yeah, that's right.
And whatnot. In order for him to necessarily take that next step forward, because a lot of people feel like Sam Darnold's gonna come back down to earth after last season and the season that he had with Minnesota. But he's been proving people wrong. He won a Super Bowl a year after having a wild card exit. So that go to show you how his mentality had grown over leaving Minnesota and not being able to, get the division crown with having 13-win season, I believe, right? You guys had a 13-win season.
13-4. Yes, sir.
Yes. So for him to elevate himself in that way to lead a team to a Super Bowl, I think he's right. He's going to have to lower his turnovers, be better as far as with his decision making, and just be show people that he is a leader. Because that's what Seattle counting on. Seattle's counting on him to be the leader of that offense.
Okay, Mac 10, what's up, baby? Welcome back, Mac 10. Mac 10 is back. Darnell is trash. Darnold, sorry, is trash. Go Rams. Oh, we got a Ram fan in here. Okay. LA, that's right. That's right. Listen, before I get to the dog here, I'm gonna ask you one last question, Rock, because we on Seattle. Okay. Kenneth Walker is gone, went to the Kansas City Chiefs. So how's that running game you think going to be in Seattle? Because now Chardonnay, Zach Chardonnay, is the number one, and they drafted the boy out of Notre Dame, Jadarian Price, who's he's a beast. Jadarian Price is a beast, bro.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. Yeah, he's a beast. So how you think that run game is going to be? It's going to be, up there like how Kenneth Walker had it, or what? How you think it's going to be?
Well, see, I would say the difference in their running game this year is kind of like going to be how like I compare with my squad, Jacksonville. It's going to be like a running back by committee.
Okay.
Because that number one guy, like you said, in Zach Charbonnet is coming back from injury per se,
yes.
and it's a leg injury. You know, it's not like he's coming back from shoulder injury or rib injury or something like that. It's where his explosiveness is going. It's going to take a little effect, and he may come back into camp overweight, things of that nature. So
they're
going to have to take some time to get him back in the acclimation of things. But I think it's going to be a running back by committee with Seattle. The difference was with last year was Kenneth Walker did the bulk of the carries.
Yes,
but then when they got close to the red zone, or if they were 20 yards out, that's when they let Charbonnet do his thing.
Yep,
and they had a good 1-2 punch. And now that he went off and went to Kansas City to take the number one job there. I know, Host, you hate that. But, I hated it too because I'm like, man, they just gave this man the Super Bowl MVP.
Like, bro, he chased that bag.
Achilles and whatnot.
Kansas City gave him money that he couldn't refuse, bro. He just couldn't refuse it. So.
But it's gonna be running back by committee.
Yeah.
Charbonnet until he come back, I think they're gonna hold the mold there. Yeah. And Mike McDonald is gonna allow Sam Darnold to be able to move the offense.
They picked up Emmanuel Wilson too from Green Bay. Those of you who don't know him, Emmanuel
receiver.
No, running back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I know, and it's funny. I know his grandfather. I know Emmanuel Wilson in Roanoke, Virginia. I see him every other week, and that's his grandfather. He work at Lowe's. It's crazy. That's crazy. But I'm destined to see. Here's another question. Wait a minute. You see, we got Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald. We getting the ring. Okay.
Eventually.
Shit, you get it without Donald. You get that man without Donald. He said, "Do you think Seahawks will face stacked boxes to start the year or no?"
Yeah.
Anybody can shoot that.
They will.
They got a target.
They will. They're gonna have stacked boxes.
Oh fuck yeah. They're gonna stack it up. You kidding me? Oh man, oh yeah. That defense is gonna be. They lost a few. They lost a few here and there, but I could definitely see that. Oh man, I like this Seattle talk. All right, Q, you've been waiting patiently. Here we go. The dog. Now the dog. Those of you who don't know, Q Dog is the oldest on this panel here. So you've seen a lot of great teams and championship defenses over the years. With Seattle coming off a Super Bowl championship, the Rams added Myles Garrett, 49ers getting healthy and reloading. Which matters more in winning a tough division like the NFC West? Having the most explosive offense or having the defense that can take over games when it matters? Which one? Which one you think?
The way they're stacked in this division, I think whoever's going to have the better offense, I think the defense will be there. For each of one of these three teams. Yeah. I look at the NFC West as just like the NFC North, but the NFC North have 4 teams that can compete well with each other instead of NFC West as being 3. We all on this panel cannot argue to say that if we see when the games will start being played, and whenever these 3 play each other, we cannot never say this was a sorry game or this was a boring game.
Amen to that.
You can't never say that.
Amen to that.
You can't say that. I mean, that's going to give you 6 games of excitement.
Ooh, what you talking about?
That's going to give you 6 games versus our 8 games that we're going to give in the NFC North because each team is competitive. So that being said, that's why they made the moves they made. Each of these teams is because they're gearing up for each other. That's going to make it more better. And so, you just don't know. Yep. To me, you just don't know, man, because I'm big on divisional games. I'm not going to throw the Cardinals all the way out. I think they still can surprise these teams because they know them. So I don't think these teams should take them lightly. So, but these other 3 Seattle 49ers and the Rams, I mean, when they play each other, man, it's just gonna be like a playoff game every time.
Yeah.
Every time. That's 6 games.
Yeah.
A playoff that we're gonna see.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can't sit there and tell me when each one of these plays you're gonna turn that TV.
Oh, hell no.
You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it, man. It's just too competitive. Mm-hmm. So that's my take on the NFC West. I can't crown nobody. I really can't, because they're just too competitive. Mm-hmm. It's just too. They made right moves, each and every last one of them. Mm-hmm. And so I don't know how it's going to go, but I know they're going to compete with each other, and they're going to give us excitement for 6 games when they play each other. Mm-hmm. So and it's going to be like a playoff game every time they play each other. And I'm going to be on it if they don't play too late, because they're out there on the West Coast.
Yeah, kidding, bro.
Yeah, so otherwise that, man, we can expect 6 games of excitement out of these 3 teams. Yeah. And so I really can't crown who I can say that's going to come out of that West, because it's going to be really competitive.
Let me ask you something about Seattle. To go back to Seattle, like I did Rock Q, is how you think Cooper Kupp is going to perform this year? Because I believe he's I think it's his last year in the contract, I believe. Let me check. Well, how do you think he's going to perform?
Well, he kind of reminds me of Ricky Prohl.
Holy shit! I heard that word.
He kind of, he like John Madden used to say about Ricky Prohl when he played for the Rams. You know, when you need that clutch first down, or you need that catch, to propel your team. They go to Ricky Prohl, and Cooper Kupp is like that. That's when they need that certain catch. He ain't to the point where he ain't gonna woo us all game long. He ain't gonna do that. It ain't in him no more like that. You might get a game or 2 or something like that every now and then. Yeah. But when we need that clutch, that's the man. The experience, know how to, and been around and know how to put the team on their back. The Moses Malone, take him to the promised land type of
Moses.
Yeah, the promised land type of guy. You need those crafty veterans like that on your team. So yeah, I mean, I would say Cooper Kupp, as long as he like I say, he ain't gonna woo us up and down the field like that, but he will make clutch moments and clutch plays.
1-2. So is that a good 1-2 combination with Jackson Enigma, Smith Enigma, and Cooper Kupp?
Phenomenal.
I think Enigma. You might. I think they go to him like they go to say Amon Brown for the Detroit line.
I can see that, man.
I think they go to him a whole lot.
I can see that.
And I think that the defense might try to clamp that down a little bit. I can see that. But you're not gonna get the same Cooper Kupp. So you might have a third receiver that's gonna come in there and pick up the slack that Cooper Kupp can't do because he's a little longer than 2.
Yeah.
But I can't I can't say that that's really a good 1-2, but because Cooper Kupp is not the same man he used to be.
Right.
But I think that with that running game, a Price coming in there, and with that defense, he got that defense in his back pocket. Sam Darnold, he got that to lean on. So but I really feel this defense here. I mean, this division right here is going to be so competitive, and they're just like they're gonna fight, man. I mean, when these 3 teams play each other, these 6 games, we see them, bro. We're gonna come out delighted, and we're gonna be happy that we have seen 6 competitive games come out.
I agree with that shit. Brian Fleury is the offensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks. I don't. You said Armbar. But Brian Fleury. Those of you who don't know him, he was with San Fran. Mm-hmm. He was the running back coach or coordinator, something like that. It's his first time as an offensive coordinator, but he knows that 49ers team, so by him coming over, man. So I mean, I don't know. I think since Clint Kubiak is going now, that offense, I think it's going to be clicking, but not like how it was last season. I think, and I agree with Rock too. Just going by what all y'all said, I agree with Rock. I think Sam Darnold is going to continue to climb, and I really enjoyed Minnesota Vikings. Sam Darnold, I really enjoyed him because that dude he was hot as hell.
He looked like the Sam Darnold that came out of the draft.
I really enjoyed him, bro. Yes, sir. I enjoyed it.
Like him.
Yeah, Brian Flaherty.
The thing with Darnold too, though, both the season at Minnesota,
appreciate you,
as well as the season in Seattle, everybody basically discredited him before he even played a game.
Yeah,
and they looked at him like he basically stayed in everybody's, blind spot.
Yeah,
nobody's going to give that luxury to him this year. There's a difference between playing when you're an underdog and when you're in people's blind spots to when you have a target on your back.
Yeah.
And Sam, we know what happens when the pressure is the most.
Yeah.
And when they got a lot of film on him now from last year in Seattle. And we saw first game of the season against San Francisco 49ers. Driving down at the end of the game to win the game, and he fumbles in the red zone to give up the game.
Yep.
The Rams made him 4 interceptions or was it 6 total turnovers with sacks and sack fumbles, something like that, like ridiculous amounts. The old Sam is still a little bit there, but the Seahawks did prove that even with a guy that has that kind of those kind of flaws, you can still win with that with the game plan. JSN, he's so good. He might make you rethink what a wide receiver one is because he's only 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
You know what I say about wide receiver ones? They have to be tall as well. They have to have all the skill that JSN have, but you have to be able to go on 4th and 7, 4th and 15, and go 50-50 ball and just throw it up high and let him come down with it, sort of thing. JSN doesn't have that. He's 6 foot tall. He can't moss people, right? But there's gonna be a factor. I don't think they're gonna crash and all of a sudden we're gonna be like, how come it's the Cardinals and the Seahawks, fighting for last place in the division? I don't think that's what's gonna happen, but I feel like they will face enough friction that they're 10 wins. I can see them winning 10 wins, and a couple of those being difficult wins that they have to have a couple lucky bounces. I don't think it's going to be easy for them going forward anymore. I think Sam Darnold has reproven that, okay, now we got to take you seriously, and offensive coordinators out there are going to look to make him do the things that he does bad. And if this new offensive coordinator can't do what Todd Monken did for Lamar, it's going to be iffy.
He did play a great game in NFC Championship. I agree with you, Siglini. It is going to be different.
Those first games in the playoffs weren't statistically great, though.
Yeah,
his only good playoff game last year was in the NFC type, in the actual Super Bowl, right? So,
right, exactly. He said, "See, this is what I'm talking about right here. Before we close it out here, expect a lot of tight end formations. 2 tight end. I hate 2 tight end formations. I do.
What do you think of the 3 tight end formation?
Yeah, that's damn. You pushing it. That's what the Saints used to do back in the day. 3 tight ends, but I can't stand 2 tight ends. 2 tight end formation because then you got one. You got one on a. It's take too much time to explain it, but I just don't like it. I don't like it. Here's another question from King Vegeta for you guys: who's going to cover JSN exactly? What, anybody in that division that y'all can? I think McDuffie.
McDuffie.
Yeah, McDuffie. For a purpose. Yeah, for a purpose. I think the Rams went down for a purpose.
I'll say it from a Vikings perspective, okay? Mm-hmm. We had Randy Moss in his prime. He had one of the best offenses in the league that year. We didn't win a Super Bowl. It's not all about how good the number 1 receiver is either. A lot of other things have to go right.
98?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you can have the best receiver in football. He might be doing incredible things, but at the end of the day, that doesn't always win you the game.
I agree.
Right?
I agree with that.
JSN is a phenomenal player, and I'm not ever going to take anything away from him. he makes me literally rethink my theory on what a wide receiver one is because he's that good.
But Christian Gonzalez put
he does what Amon Brown does, like St. Brown does, but like better. You know what I mean? And I never will give St. Brown the WR1 moniker because he's just not that guy. I don't care. He's an extremely good possession receiver. You know, that's it. He's Chris Carter.
We don't have dominant like how we did back in the day. We don't have dominant corners, but Christian Gonzalez really put the cuffs down on JSN in that Super Bowl.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
He put the goddamn cuffs on JSN, bro.
That's my boy.
Yes, sir. He put him in his play, and he wasn't doing nothing but zoning. He wasn't even man to man with his ass. He was now. He's not a good man to man type of guy. He's not like Darrelle Revis. Revis Revis will get up in your shit. Like he get up in you. That's how he shut you down. But zone, you can kill because he ain't got speed like that. But fucking Gonzalez, that dude right there, man, they gotta put some respect on his name, Christian Gonzalez, bro. He said, "Is Shaheed the best returner?" I like the questions tonight.
Parker Washington.
Yeah, Parker Washington. Yeah, I like Parker Washington. I want him to come to the Raiders. He could easily be our wide receiver one. But yeah, I agree. Parker Washington. I think Shaheed is one of the top though. He is fast as a mother. He is fast, bro. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. But he was the only one all season. Oh yeah, absolutely. Shaheed. Yeah. Shaheed.
Turpin from the Cowboys.
The Cowboys. Yeah, Turp got the speed, bro.
Yeah, he fast.
Yeah, he fast, bro. And let me tell you something. Speaking of Cowboys, y'all been watching them Cowboys, man. I know a lot of people don't like them, but man, I tell you,
probably the best team in a while. I'm not gonna lie either.
If that defense can catch up with that offense, they're gonna be good.
Yeah, they're gonna be good, bro.
That defense is gonna be pretty good, but I don't know if get on the level with that offense, they're gonna be dangerous.
Yeah, got them Cowboys, man. They coming.
But it might be a talented dumpster fire this year.
Hell yeah, they got Von Miller. I mean, I know Von Miller was 38 years old, but I mean, still,
and your boy Clark, they're front. They got some boys up front, boy.
They got some fronts now. Cowboys ain't gonna be nothing to sleep on, bro. And I think Cowboys can get in that 10, 11. They're gonna get double-digit wins, bro. I can see it. If they can get that run game together. I know everybody like,
I think they're gonna beat that division. I think they're gonna be Philly in that division.
Ride with them. On paper, I've seen they've improved. But I'm just like, bro, it's the freaking Cowboys, man. They just do Cowboy things.
I know.
Stephen A. says it. He's just wait 1 minute. Just wait.
Disaster waiting to happen.
Just relax. Cowboys are gonna come back and show you who they really are.
Well, man, I think this is going to be a meaner Cowboys team. They're going to be a little, when I mean meaner, meaning they're going to be a little bit more aggressive coming in. And so they should, man. I think, I know people ain't going to agree with me, but Dak Prescott, to me, man, I really always like Dak Prescott. He just can't get the job done. But if CD Lamb and your boy George Pickens can pick up that offense, man, because they're going to be throwing probably 80% of the time. Mm-hmm. So and especially because Schottenheimer, he likes to throw the ball. He likes to throw the ball. So, man, we gotta see, man. This is good Lord. It's gonna be a good season.
That's another thing that the Seahawks can't rely on. All the teams that were supposed to be better and give them a challenge, were bad last year.
Yeah,
remember the Lions weren't as good as what people thought they were. The Eagles, right? So all these teams that would have given them a hard time just weren't that good last year.
Yeah,
this year they might be. So can they handle it when the whole league is doing good? You can kind of argue the same thing for the Patriots. They got lucky with how weak the AFC was. You know what I mean? A lot of injuries and kind of gave them the opportunity to get to where they were, so.
I don't think they're going to come back. I don't think they're going back to Super Bowl, the Patriots. No.
I don't think so this year.
It's like I said with the Knicks. The Knicks not going back to the NBA Finals. No. No,
I don't know, man. If anybody can do it, though, I feel like that dog right there, Jalen Brunson's got it, man.
The Knicks had a cakewalk to the NBA Finals.
They did, but
cakewalk.
Brunson has that ability to when you need a bucket, he just turns in, like, he gets angry.
True.
He puts the team on his back. He will put incredibly tough shots down where you go, how did he make that? And if you have that ability, that breaks other teams. You know what I mean? You go up 7 on them, all of a sudden he puts 2 threes down or 3 threes down, and they're up by 1, and you're like, what the hell just happened? This guy just dropped 3 tough, like either like moving threes, contested threes, and he still dropped them. You know, like, what do you do? So he has a little bit of Jordan in him. We'll see next year how he does, and if he comes out and he brings them to the finals, or even does a deep playoff run, I'm gonna be quite impressed with that, man.
I would be impressed, but I think it's a guy by the name of Jason Tatum. He's gonna come back. He's ready to come back, and he's coming back healthy. Jaylen Brown's gone.
The East is a lot.
He's gonna take over. I think that because he was trained by Kobe, bro. Jason Tatum, man, he got that mamba in his ass. Yeah. Kawhi's over with y'all now.
Sixers.
Oh yeah.
Like the East is kind of stacked.
Yeah, it's kind of stacked now. It's good. It's good to see. Basketball season will be back in October, so we will.
I'm excited.
Definitely see that, man. Yeah, man. Slow this thing down for y'all, and a little goodbye music here. But it's good to see. Good to see, man. Good to see. It's football, man. Boy, goddamn, boy, I'm excited, bro. I say I'm not a preseason guy, but just watching it today, I seen the Vikings and the Ravens. Man, the Vikings defense is off the goddamn chain. Boy,
even with
them boys, let me tell y'all, and not because of Q and Supreme, but I'm gonna tell y'all, the Minnesota Vikings defense is gonna put people on notice, bro. I'm telling you, God damn, they like, and they everywhere. They everywhere, bro. Like
Flores,
they everywhere. They are something.
We need to go back to 4 preseason games though, because like so many back and forth. There's not a lot of starters playing, and it's gonna hurt some teams.
Watch the NBA. I refuse to watch the NBA until LeBron James retire.
Go James.
Shit. Dude ain't gonna retire till he's 60.
Still trying to catch Jordan. Never getting closer. Oh man. I feel bad for him.
Oh man. Oh boy. I tell you. Football, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now we speed it up soon. Let's see if we got some speed up. So this part putting everybody to sleep. Yeah, I don't know about this, but that's that baby making. I don't want to play this. That baby making, well.
Rock's like,
I won't pay no baby.
I don't need another one right now.
I won't pay no. I don't want to pay no baby making joint. No.
Let the missus hear that.
Yeah, no. I know, right? I don't want to pay no baby making joint. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, King Vegeta, do me a favor, man. Welcome to the show. Do me a favor, King Vegeta, if you're listening. Hit that subscribe button for us, man. Hit that thumbs up, first of all, and then hit that subscribe, man. We on every single Saturday night. And you think this show was good. You just wait till the season. Oh, boy, we're going to be talking. We're going to be talking, bro. We're going to be talking that talk, bro. BG's too much heaven. Larry Joe Bird all day and twice on Sunday. Larry Bird.
BG, too much heaven. That's old school right there.
That's too much. Yeah, hell yeah, it is.
That's old school.
All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, man, I want to thank each and every one of you for for being here for another episode of the Real Sports Talk Show, man. We appreciate everybody who came through, show some love, join us in a live chat, and spend another Saturday night with the Real Sports family, man. Thank y'all so much, man. If you enjoyed the show again, man, make sure you like and subscribe and continue rocking with us each and every week. Each and every week, man. Thank you guys so much, man. Our 2026 NFL Division Champion predictions is officially complete. We went through every division and broke down the teams. And tonight, man, we put the finishing touches on the series with the NFC West. The Real Sports Mafia, man, we hope you enjoyed every single division breakdown and had much fun, going through the journey with us. We bringing it to you, man. We have officially now 18 more days left until the 2026 NFL season kicks off in full gear, man. We cannot wait. We got 18 days, fellas. 18 days. And it will be here, man. So you already know we are ready. And we ain't done, man, because Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, man, the Real Sports Live Wire will be back, man. We're going to be talking some pro wrestling. And we're going to bring that trivia. We got the number one contender, Young Mark. He steps up to challenge the reigning wrestling trivia champion, Rockstar Rock. So it's going to be Mark versus Rock. Wrestling Trivia Championship on the line Tuesday night, 7 p.m. If you're a pro wrestling fan, we're going to talk a little wrestling first. Then we're going to get into it, man. It's going to get into one of the most biggest trivia matches, man, with Rock and Young Mark, man. It's all going down. And then we'll be right back here next Saturday, man, with more great sports conversation and the hottest news going around the sports world, man. It's going to be coming, man. The dog will be here, y'all. The dog will be here. He will be in the building. Stafford is going to taste a lot of grass this year. Ooh. King Vegeta, man, you got to hit that subscribe button for me. Let me know. Hit that subscribe button, man. Come on back and talk, man. Come on back and talk with us, man. We appreciate you being on the show. Real Sports Mafia, man, you guys are part of the show. Thank you guys so much, man. Thank you guys. Any more comments before we get out of here? Okay, wait a minute. There's another one. Oh, appreciate you. I did. All right. You part of the Mafia now. You are part of the Mafia. So we want to hear from you, man. If let me see. Here's another one. Have fun. Great talk. Love the topics. Appreciate you, Roberta.
All right, Roberta.
Appreciate you, Roberta, man. And King Vegeta, make sure you come on back. If not, I had to sick the dog out on you. I will put the dog on. I'm going to start doing, man. I'm going to sick the dog on y'all, man. That dog, but he don't play. He don't care about no tears. He don't care about none of that. That's my man right there, man. All right, let's get the hell out of here, man. Again, man. So we'll see you guys Tuesday with Pro Wrestling Talk on Live Wire. If you ain't a pro wrestling fan, that's fine. Come on back Saturday. We got more to talk about. Great discussion. And we got the hottest news that's going on in the sports world, man. So we going to get the H up out of here, man. So until then, on behalf of myself, Latino Heat Supreme, the legendary Q-Dog, and Rockstar Rock, baby. Everybody around the world, please be safe and stay safe. And that's in order.